Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Even after a dozen class presentations, communication apprehension still shows up the instant any speech lands on my calendar. For me, my hands go icy, my chest tightens, and my brain flicks to flight freeze. I either want to run or I blank out. On top of that, my mouth feels really dry, and every breath I take is quick and shallow. A while ago, I decided I was tired of letting those symptoms control me. The method that finally made a difference is something the lecturers call habituation. Getting so much low stakes practice that the body learns that there's no more danger here. First, right after dinner, I prop my phone up against a coffee mug and do a 30-second summary of any part of my upcoming talk, without any script and merely using bullet points. At first, the videos were painfully awkward, but after a week, the lens started to feel more natural to me. Secondly, I also use systematic desensitization. First, I practice in front of the mirror, and then my roommate, followed by 2 friends or more, or a study group, and then the full class. Each level raises the pressure just by a little bit, and finally, by the time I reach the real classroom, I've already opened the show 4 times, so the fight, flight, freeze response is dialed way down. Furthermore, after every video, I pick one fix, for example, steadier eye contact, clearer hand gesture, or a little more vocal variety. Limiting myself to just one adjustment keeps me from falling into perfectionism and lets small wins add up faster. Finally, 10 minutes before I go, I use 2 cycles of box breathing, inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and holding for 4 again. That slows my heart rate and puts more real air behind my voice so that I can project my voice better. I also sip more water to kill the dry mouth effect. I definitely still get nervous in front of a camera or in front of an entire class, but my nerves no longer affect my entire speech. In fact, they fuel my physical delivery. Where my gestures feel more natural, my voice has energy instead of wobble, and my brain stays awake. Finally, if you do get the same cotton mouth panic I used to, you can try this routine just for 1 week. If you pair it with box breathing right before you speak, the new thing terror starts to shrink. You might still feel some butterflies, but finally, it'll help you present better. Thanks for listening.